What happened to the scissors that were in the kitchen drawer?
Oh, I moved them to the computer desk.
I can never find the scissors. We have probably 7 or 8 pairs of scissors, and I have no idea where any of them are.
Well, sometimes I use them and leave them close to where I use them, because I might use them there again.
When you eat the dessert or the ice cream in the living room, do you leave the spoon there? Because you may eat the ice cream there again sometime.
No, I always take the spoon back to the kitchen because I have to wash it.
So, in what other parts of the house are all of the other pairs of scissors that we have?
I think there is a pair in the basement by the couch there. And I don't remember where the rest are.
Well, thank you for that information, Ba.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Are you ready?
Yeah, ready.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Hi, I'm Walter, and this is the Barbara and Walter Show.
And I'm Barbara.
Go ahead and sing the show beginning song.
Yeah, everybody, it's time to dance. It's time for the Barbara and Walter Kozakiewicz Kiva show.
I think that the song is getting better.
What? The singing is getting better?
No, I think that you are singing it quicker, which is good, that the song and the singing is over quicker.
Oh, very funny. So, what did you do to the Shmelters? Mrs. Shmelter called me in a panic. She never said that you did anything, but I can smell that you probably did another one of your stupid things trying to be funny.
Oh, Ba, I am just having a little fun with them.
Mrs. Shmelter said that Mr. Shmelter got very concerned and started looking for some sort of papers in their filing cabinet. What did you do?
I just did a little prank phone call. I knew that Mr. Shmelter would believe that it was real.
Mrs. Shmelter said that they came home from the department store after buying a new pair of slippers for Mr. Shmelter, and they saw the message light on the answering machine.
Oh, he got a new pair of slippers. I should drive over there to see what they look like.
She said that they listened to the message together, and they were both very concerned. What did you say?
Well, first I changed my voice so that they wouldn't recognize me, and then I left them a fake message.
Okay.
I said, "Hello, this is Frank Thompson from the National Tax Revenue Agency. Our records indicate that you owe us $375,073. Please contact us so that we can make arrangements for the payments."
Oh, Walter, that is so mean.
No, it's not. It's funny.
Mrs. Shmelter said that Mr. Shmelter brought out all of their income tax forms, and he went through them all line by line to make sure that he didn't make any mistakes.
Oh, that is amazing!
No, it's not. She said that once he was sure that there were no errors, he was going to call Frank Thompson back. But apparently, Frank Thompson didn't leave a phone number on the message.
Yeah, I thought that maybe I should leave our phone number, but that would be too obvious.
Well, you better call him, because Mrs. Shmelter said that Mr. Shmelter was going to look for the Government Tax Revenue Agency phone number on the computer, and he was going to call them.
Bah! Can you imagine Mr. Shmelter phoning them and saying, "Hi, I got a message from Mr. Frank Thompson, and he said that we owe the government $375.73. The person on the phone will say, "Who is Frank Thompson? And what the hell are you talking about?"
Yeah, you better call him.
Why? That will be funny if he phones them. What are you talking about? There is no Frank Thompson here.
You phone the Shmelters right after we do the show.
Okay. Maybe if Mr. Shmelter answers, I will say, "Hi, this is Frank Thompson. Have you mailed the check to us yet?"
You will not. Oh, you know that man who walks those two fluffy white dogs that we always talk to?
We always talk to the white dogs?
No, I mean we talk to the man who walks the white dogs.
Yeah, sure.
Remember you told me that the last time you were talking with him that he told you his name, but you don't remember it.
Yeah, I am not very good at remembering names.
I was talking to him yesterday. Walter, do you know what his name is?
No, what?
His name is Walter.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
How could you forget that his name was Walter?
Because I am not very good at remembering names.
But he has the same name as you. Didn't that trigger something in your brain that made you think, "Hey, I can probably remember that name"?
Yeah, it does now. What are the white dogs' names?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Maybe their names are Walter too.
Why would he name his dogs Walter, and why would he give them both the same names?
Because then it would be easy to remember their names, because they would have the same name that he does.
Yeah, just like you remembered the man's name, because he has the same name as you.
Oh, does he?
Oh, stop it!
I was reading a very strange story in the newspaper about some guy who was driving a hearse, and he thought that he could drive it in the HOV lane because he had a dead person in the back of the hearse.
Oh, did the man work at a funeral home?
Of course, he worked in a funeral home. Who would drive a hearse if they didn't work at a funeral home? And why would a person who didn't work in the funeral home have a dead body in the car?
Maybe the person just died when they were driving in the car.
Well, no, that is not what happened in the story.
So what happened?
Well, a policeman saw that the guy was driving the hearse in the HOV lane without a passenger in the car. So he pulled him over.
HOV stands for have own vehicle. So when you are driving in that lane, you have to be the owner of the car.
What are you talking about? Who told you that?
I probably read it somewhere.
Well, whoever wrote that is stupid.
Then what does HOV stand for, Walter?
It stands for have other person in vehicle.
If it is have other person in vehicle, then why don't they call it the HOPV lane?
Because that is too many letters to read when you are driving.
Oh, okay.
So, when the policeman pulled the guy over from the funeral home for not having the passenger, the funeral guy said that he had someone in the back of the hearse, and that is why he was driving in the HOV lane.
That's a good plan.
No, it's not. The policeman said that he couldn't do that, and that a person only qualifies as a passenger if he or she is alive and breathing.
But what if the passenger in the vehicle dies all of a sudden?
Then you have to get the hell out of the HOV lane.
That doesn't seem fair. You're helping someone out and giving them a ride, and then they die, and you have to get out of the HOV lane.
Yeah, and because the person died, you have to drive in the slower lanes with all of the regular cars, and then you will probably be late for work.
Yeah, they should change that rule so that if someone dies in your car, you can still keep driving in the HOV lane so that you will not be late for work.
Yeah.
Did we get any messages this week?
Yeah, we did. www.barbaraandwalter.com. Here, you read the first message.
This message is from Jacob in Norwich, England. Jacob writes, "Dear Barbara and Walter, you have to answer this question for each other. If the other person was to fail a driver's test, what one thing would they do that would make them fail?"
So, I answer for you, and you answer for me?
Yeah.
If Barbara failed the driver's test, it would be because she drives too slow, she can't parallel park, she sometimes drives through the stop sign, she sometimes forgets to turn the lights on.
You're supposed to only say one thing, Walter.
Oh, but there are so many to choose from.
That's not true.
Oh, yeah, it is.
If Walter failed the driver's test, it would be because he never asks for directions when we get lost somewhere.
That is not part of a driver's test. The driving instructor doesn't say, "Oh, okay, let's get lost somewhere, and you have to ask someone how the hell to get back."
Well, it should be. And if it was, you would fail that part of the driver's test.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for the question, Jacob.
The next message is from Peggy in Dalton, Georgia. Peggy says, "Hi, Barbara and Walter. What is one thing that you wish you knew right now?"
Oh, that's a fun question.
That is the weird question.
No, it's not. I wish I knew when I was going to win the lottery.
That's not a real thing. That will not happen. The question is about something that you know is going to happen, but you want to know when it will happen right now.
How do you know that I will not win the lottery?
Because the odds of winning a lottery are 300 billion to 1. You winning the lottery again is not going to happen.
What do you mean, me winning the lottery again?
Well, you won the lottery when you married me.
All right. That's not even worth a free play. So what's one thing that you wish you knew right now, Walter?
I wish I knew when the hell Richard would graduate from university.
Oh, what's the rush, Walter?
What do you mean, what's the rush? He is in his 13th year of university, and he still doesn't know what the hell he wants to be.
Well, he wants to make sure that he makes the right decision when it comes to what he will specialize in.
Based on the courses that he is taking, he might be able to specialize in tree climbing, playing hide and seek, and sitting on his butt all day.
Well, he probably won't need to work after I win the lottery.
If that lazy guy doesn't have to work after you win the lottery, then I hope that you never win the lottery.
You can't stop destiny, Walter.
Yeah, right.
Thank you for the message, Peggy.
Okay, you can sing the show-ending song.
Yeah, sorry to leave, but this is the end of the Barbara and Walter Kozakiewicz Kiva show. Bye.
We will talk to you soon.
Bye-bye. You don't really think that I'm that bad a driver, do you, Walter?
No, you are only a bad driver when you get in the car.
Oh, so funny. Who is the one who backed into the fire hydrant last year?
That was you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, who was it that drove through the stop sign right in front of a police officer?
That was you too.
Oh, right. But who was the one that drove all through downtown with the belt from their coat hanging out of the door?
That was you.
Oh, that's right. Well, who was the one who was trying to back up and then suddenly